Serie is a tsundere, but not the same kind as we seen in romance genre. She is an immortal and her emotional distance is not playful or neither romantic, but a consequence of eternity. Tsundere characters are a common archetype in Japanese media. They distance themselves from the person they love and hide their true feelings. In short, they always act the opposite of what they say. And most of the time, they lack the emotional maturity, but Serie is not part of this archetype, at least not completely. Serie is a powerful mage with centuries worth of experience. She knows almost every spell that exists in this world. Her skills in battle are another level, no one can get close to her. She is also more mature and calculated, especially when it comes to her attachments to others. She avoids everyone because she doesn't want to waste her time on others who have nothing of value. Serie only acknowledges those she sees as exceptional mages whose ambition, ideology, and actions surpass ordinary limits and challenges her own expectations. To become her student means being pushed towards heights no other mage can reach, because she found someone worthy of her time, knowledge, and guidance to be able to pass the limits, to be able to achieve the same level as herself and leave a mark in the world as a mage. Serie often loses interest and speaks harshly. This behavior is not an act of cruelty, or rather doesn't want to be cruel. She can't honestly express her feelings to her students. She shows her care and feelings by remembering them, not just their faces or name, but their personality and their favorite spells as well. Even if they don't leave a mark in the world, she doesn't regret taking them as a student. Serie will remember them forever. We saw the proof of it during the first mage final exam. The garden was filled with flowers conjured by magic. To be more accurate, she used a spell that creates a field of flowers. It was Flam's favorite spell. Serie believed she was a failure because she never got to the same level as herself as a mage, and believed her favorite spell is useless. And yet, she made the entire garden using the same spell. She remembers her when she was a child. Flam is her only student that she not only remembers her favorite spell and personality, she also remembers her face and her emotions, all of them with accurate detail. The other example is when she was remembering all of her students who took on a wimp, each of them with their favorite spells. Cursed by immortality, she outlives everyone she took as her student. No matter how talented they are, time and their mortality will always separate them from her. She is a queen ruling an empty throne. This isolation becomes clearer when we compare her to Frieren and Flam. I also wanted to bring Craft to this conversation, but however we do not have enough information about him. Frieren and Flam's interest for magic was driven by their personal motivation and, more importantly, their nature. For Frieren was curiosity, which led to collecting spells. Flam was for the sake of humanity, being able to use magic, which led to humanity have a chance to defend themselves against demons and pursue in learning magic and using it for themselves. Serie's nature was shaped by chaos and war. Even after Demon King got defeated and started the era of peace, she still couldn't change like Craft or move forward like Frieren. She remained the same. For her, it is impossible to change. She will move forward like that until the end of her time, cursed to walk this path alone and remember the people she fought them magic. She is the only one who can remember them for who they truly were, in a world that is constantly changing everything. She is an outsider who is still living in a world that no longer exists. Serie is not heartless. She is a sad and lonely tsundere, which makes her very similar to us humans, because most of us only form a relationship with someone who has value that we want, like being friends for money, for connections, for power, for body, or more examples. In this scenario, we don't care how it ends as long as we get what we wanted. But more accurately, in this case, we don't form a relationship because we fear how it ends. Either ends fast or we get betrayed. In short, we fear of getting hurt. So we chose isolation, the best, or better to say, the safest move we make to protect ourselves, which ends up in us having regret for not forming a relationship, or even feeling depressed and sad, not because of being alone, but rather because of feeling alone. In order to not feel isolated, we must adapt to the world that is changing. But even if we are changing, we should change for the better. Like how Frieren values Fern, Stark, Zane, and her old party members, and now feel less lonely, and the pain of regret for not knowing Himmel the hero is going away. Or even we see it with Serie. Before Flem opened the path for the humans to learn magic, she was isolated. But after she decided to continue the path Flem created, she was no longer alone. She had more students and also managed to form bonds that she values them in her own way.